It's the main event. PGIS truly begins as we get to our first weekly survival here live from Seoul, South Korea. It's an exciting time as our top 16 will start out and compete to get themselves a chicken dinner. And from there on, we incorporate all the other teams as we go down the list.
So during the ranking decision, we managed to, as you guys saw, finish in the top 16, which meant we had all 16 chances during the survival week. The goal of survival week is to win one game. If you can win one game, then you don't have to play any more games. You go straight through to the weekly finals with the 16 other teams who managed to win games.
It's been so long since I think any of these teams, much less just PUBG esports in general, has had a format that the win is everything.
The first game went actually really good. Mexi has a fat head, so he got shot out of the car, as per usual.
This is the only entry the Liquid have. They're going to go right down the main road. And this could be the death of them if they're not careful. Already shots being poured through, and Liquid just have to keep going. Mexi's dead. He's on the ground. There's no recovery here. The flash. Miraku's on red alert, but he can see nothing. And the share of the kills, we're down to, I think, 2 players standing on either side. 2v2 now. Who makes the push first? Jeemzz wants it. You can see him starting to look here. Up above, he might see Jeemzz now any second. It's going to be on this ridge line. As soon as he presses around, he sees the head. He takes it. And now one for either side. Jeemzz just needs to find Jeemzz, but Jeemzz does the dance. He's not going down without a fight here. Jeemzz, 15 bullets in the mag. He's going to adjust the position. Because Jeemzz dead. No way! Jeemzz, what a play at the end there.
Basically, I ended up in a situation where I was 1v1 with a Sonics player, but we thought that there was 2 up, so I didn't know that I was in a 1v1, so I lost it. Felt f***ing bad.
It sucked to, get second in the very first game. We knew we just had to shake it off, and we knew what the format was going to be, and that we had a long grind ahead of us to make sure that we could secure our spot in the weekly finals.
Why didn't you go to Sonics?
I didn't know that I was still locked.
I had like the worst M4 spray on.
Game 2, we had a good game. Weren't able to pull it out.
Liquid down to Ibby, and he's getting way too much attention here. You can see everyone keeping eyes on this and shoot to kill. If they can stop him crossing, oh my god, he comes out of the smoke and at least catches one by surprise.
But I'm f***ing fuming with this shitty format, let me put it that way.
We're gonna win, we got 15 more. It doesn't need to be this one.
Yeah, but I could have been in jacuzzi in 15 minutes.
Game 3 was the same. We're happy with how we're playing, but weren't able to quite get the win.
Well, this is just Ibby trying to put up the one-man stand against the squad of Na'Vi. If anything, I've got to feel this is going to be Burrow round against Na'Vi pretty soon, unless Code Marco keeps doing damage like that. That's a flush. That's going to mean Burrow round. And down to 3. Na'Vi now will have superior numbers. Spray comes in, Liquid goes out. We're down to 3 here.
Mental switch, you know what I'm saying? Change the paradigm. Instead of how it is, it's like, fuck, you're gonna prove we're better in another way, and play better in a different environment that they're throwing at us. You know what I'm saying?
Game 4 wasn't as great of a game.
Mexi knows he's pretty much dead, but he's having a nice day. He can pull up. No, he's dead.
The weekly survival part of the format, with the pressure that builds up from not winning each game you get less and less chances, and the pressure becomes more and more, and it's very difficult to deal with if you're not prepared, and if you have a team that isn't prepared for going through all the battles and resetting quickly.
Swing on the top, but by all accounts, this should be a Liquid win. Levi's is dead. Klib's at the forefront of that. Oh! Batulin! He saw the man being crushed and he went, I'll gift you a bullet. Take it, you need this. And now it is just Batulin's up against the entirety of Liquid.
I'm getting an angle, guys.
I'm just hard pick with my boulder now.
Yeah, I have really safe angle, okay? Yeah, go for it. Just wait for Papa. Wait for Papa, baby! Let's fucking go, man. We ain't playing tomorrow, boys. I almost see him. Let's
play tomorrow. Let's go.
Let's go, boys.
After winning the 5th game, it's the best I felt in a long time, because usually when we win games, it's nothing like super special, nothing super crazy, it's just like slowly controlled win. But because now like we made it by just winning 1 game, it was really hype.
Since we came to Korea, we've been going nonstop. Whether it's practicing for 8 hours a day, on days where we don't have scrims, we have media obligations. We've really just been going nonstop, and it feels really, really great to finally know that we've won a game, that we've secured a day off, and that we're going to use that to kind of relax and unwind.
So what have you been doing in the days off?
During the time off, I've been trying to do other stuff to get my head off of PUBG, like going jacuzzi like every single day.
Jeemzz, as you guys see from Jeemzz on stream, he likes to have fun, he likes to joke around, but he also is very dedicated to what he does. He likes his routine, he likes to make sure he gets to eat enough, he takes the gym very seriously, he wants to make sure he can get in at least 6 days a week. His routine means a lot to him, and it's a part of the reason why when his routine is good, he feels like he plays good.
There's still a guy peeking from blue marker, guys, just saying.
So about Jimbo, I mean, we've been teammates forever since PUBG came out, almost 3 years right now. He's a funny guy, of course, kind of the same humor.
He doesn't mind doing the cringe content that other people might not like doing. He doesn't mind, talking directly to the camera, or including, making the viewers feel included in everything.
I've always been just who I am, growing up and stuff. I've always been joking around, and I was kind of like the clown in my class in school as well, so it's just like something I'm used to. It's kind of just like who I am, I guess. I joke around a lot on Twitch too. I do a lot of stupid things, and sometimes I think about like what do my IRL friends and my family think if they watch some of these clips. But in the end, it's like it's not that serious. So. That's 3 guys! Kill them, Messi! Kill them!
Dude, full 4 man, and that's the only guy there.
They're just like they're just suddenly on top of me. They're literally ass. I joke around a lot outside of the game and stuff. I'm very like clown type of person, but then as soon as we start playing, I get really serious. It's hard for me now, but this has become more than just a hobby. It's just like your work now too. So then it's hard to just do it for fun only.
The weekly finals is where the majority of money will be given out. We want to come out, we want to have our best showing, and it's also very important to know that only the top 4 teams make money from the weekly finals.
Whoever gets the most money this tournament is the winner of the tournament, so it's all about getting as much money as possible. The first day started really bad with 2 really bad games, and after that it went a lot better. Had some decent games, and then we ended the day with a really good game.
Oh my god, Liquid have so little to work with as well, just in the open on the field. They have the center point though, they can make the best case for this. A Freak of Freaks, if they want another win, they're gonna have to make this one count. Jeemzz says no, a cat goes down, and now they're from the start to really compress. Oh, the underhand, the flash, he can leap over, he goes over, they are completely blind, but the turn comes around. Volley Bear saves the day, but while this happens, Jeemzz is getting involved. This is looking like a Liquid win with 15 kills. This should bump them to the top. This is wild work. But still, a 2v1 in Hickory. Are they getting flashbacks? Are they being reminded of the mistakes they made in the past? Peering through the smoke, Hickory tries to find one. He doesn't get it this time. Jeemzz now moves up, finds a new angle to play with. Pins him in the blue even further. The spray's there, and Liquid with the win. They finally right those wrongs from before. A huge victory for the European Giants.
Coming into the second day of the first finals, I was feeling pretty good, but we still kind of played pretty bad the whole day and just drew the games.
Clip, meanwhile, actually going to get a long distance spray down with the barrel onto Svit here. Jay is trying to respond onto it. And actually, Clip's the last man standing for Liquid. I'm not sure when that happened again. Was it FaZe just given the time and space to pick them apart?
Yeah. No one having eyes on FaZe let them get away with absolute murder on towards Liquid.
We ended up at 5th place, felt really disappointing, really bad. But it is what it is because there's a lot more weeks, and this first week is not as important as the other weeks. So we just take it with us, and we grow from it, and we learn from it, and become better for the later weeks. That's cold.